You, what's good, bro? We done
Oh
cranked
shit,
up live. Well, hey man,
it
what's
was good.
good
You
with
had to be on
y'all,
the
man?
TV.
But nah, we
What's good,
at your net with
everybody,
another
man? Thank you.
episode. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Mm-hmm.
Player Sanctuary
Definitely,
podcast. We
definitely.
been talk sports shit, all that good stuff. How you been, though, bro? You good?
Hell yeah, man. I'm good, man. Brody's just chilling, man. Been a long week.
Oh
Uh,
yeah.
Good week of sports happening, man. Good ass games this weekend from NFL to college. Um, Basketball back in effect. It's all the drama going on with them divas over there. We're gonna get right into it. We're gonna get right into it, gang. First off, Bama, number one
Bama.
team, man. They haven't lost. But when the last time Bama lost, man? Like 2019, something wild stat like that.
Before
But
COVID
Bama
or
Bama
something.
goes down to
Texas A&M. That boy, Jimbo got him a
the
dub.
good.
Finally earned some of that
Bama
salary.
goes down to yeah.
You there,
Yeah,
bro?
before COVID.
Oh, this shit hella delayed. Goddamn. But
Damn, but
your
shit.
homie
I think I'm.
delayed right
Let
now.
me. Yeah, but I'm back. We back. We back.
You hear
Yeah,
me?
bro. Lose. Yeah, I hear you, Brody.
All right, bet.
They ain't lose since before COVID, man. Crazy, right? So,
Yeah.
Jimbo Fisher, for
All
what
right,
he
we have
was.
a
I
technical.
forgot what he was before. I know he's a Nick Saban. Off his.
He came from the Nick Saban tree. Jimbo
Yeah,
Fisher, not a
facts,
good shit.
facts, man. Texas A&M jumped out on them people ass early game. I watched from the beginning. it was looking crazy from the beginning, bro.
From the beginning.
I think Bama took them boys lightly, man. You win so many games. You probably look ahead. You looking towards the SEC championship, or you see what Georgia, doing over there on the East. You like, damn, Georgia blowing shit out, playing solid defense. Man, we just don't worry about them. And yeah, man, Texas A&M got on that ass early, man. You can see people busted coverages, on the
Yeah.
back end, and defense is Nick Saban thing. You feel me? He usually let the offenses run by, the coordinator, but he's a defensive back coach. He prides himself on his DBs, and
Mm-hmm.
they're the ones who dropped the ball, bro. I
That shit
knew
happens though.
last episode, man. Remember I was saying like I think COVID and the COVID year and all these transfers is going to start affecting the big schools a lot, and I think we seeing that turn
Yeah.
now with the Bama loss, bro. Did you watch the game this weekend? Did you tune in?
I seen the highlights. Sometimes it's
Okay.
tough to sit there and watch like 3 hours
Nah,
of a
facts,
game. But
facts,
I seen the
facts,
highlights
facts.
and everything. So
Uh-huh.
listen, it was when you have so much turnover with all these players, you got so much talent coming in and out the door. It's gonna be a lack of continuity sometimes with teams. So it's gonna
Mm-hmm.
be some seasons that you're gonna be able to catch a powerhouse every once in a while. And Florida almost got them. UF almost got them. So I wish Florida would have got them
Mm-hmm.
boys, but
Facts. Man.
Jimbo went ahead and pulled it out, but he had to come through and earn that salary. About damn time he earned that damn salary because it was looking real spooky. You feel me?
Yeah.
So
Nah,
it's
facts.
good. I know Texas and them happy that they got that dub, and that right there is probably caused about 5 niggas commit right there. That one game probably got
Hey,
like
that's
five
it.
niggas commit. That's
Nah,
all you
nah,
need.
fa- facts. And me and Hearns was talking about it too. I had went and watched the games on Sunday with him. We watched NFL, and we started talking about Saturday games. And I'm like, um, Jimbo Fisher probably start building his team. Bama is gold standard. You feel me?
Yeah,
That's the team that everybody's fighting to beat. So I feel like Texas and them and what's the name was recruiting, and he built his team to beat Bama.
yeah,
Because when they coming in early this season, they had some bad losses. I think they lost a game or two. They wasn't looking like the Jimbo Fisher team of last year with Kellen Mond at quarterback. They was Texas A&M's they beat us last year
hmm
in a nail biter. So I wasn't thinking Texas A&M had even a chance, bro. Every early morning, first team everybody was saying in the bookie chat, Bama solo over, Bama out. Man,
Ooh,
Bama
somebody
blew
came up
everybody
good.
tickets.
Somebody
Yeah,
came
bro.
up good. All ball came up good, bro.
Well, bro, everybody, bro, was taking Bama, dog. So that was just a shocker, bro, the weekend,
hmm
on Saturday for me. Every other game, was, what I expected. But yeah, that Bama loss, I feel like Georgia should be number one. They played the most dominant since the beginning of the season. You know, beating
Uh,
Clemson, one of the top teams. Showing up, you know, blowing out everybody else. 2-3
I got a question,
touchdowns.
bro.
Mhm.
That back, Isaiah Spiller, that nigga, CJ brother, is he related to CJ
Damn,
Spiller?
that's a good question. I think he is, bro. I don't think that's his shorty. I
Oh, they
don't
say
think
he's
that's his
not.
like his
They say
son.
he's not related to
Oh, he's
him.
not. Oh, okay.
That
You
shit, you
know,
know.
that helps you too. I ain't gonna lie. That last name, bro, that shit
Hell
help you,
yeah.
bro. Cause like you gotta think about it. All right, like ain't too
TG,
many
what's good,
niggas
man?
named Spiller. Yeah, ain't too many people last name Spiller or whatnot. We say you got games on your phone. Yeah, man. So what's good? Gamble man, my boy. But yeah, but definitely, man. Bama definitely got to bounce back this year. I'm not sure who they play. But you know, Nick Saban is not gonna drop 2 games in a row
Nah,
this
can't do that.
season. And yeah, he can't do that, especially with them giving them a generous fall. They only fell to like number 5. So, you know, they
Mm-hmm.
right there in the mix. They went out, you know, go to the SEC championship, beat up on Georgia, if they can. I feel like Georgia got them this year, man. Look, Georgia loaded, bro. Like, you know,
Yeah.
they back 3-4 running backs. You know, defense playing. Hey, defense. Georgia playing sound ball, man. I seen them people put up 21 points in a quarter, and you feel me? Got a defensive turnover in first quarter. So yeah, I feel like Georgia's gonna be that team that should have probably knocked them boys off. But we definitely gonna see, gang. We definitely gonna see.
We gonna see. We gonna see.
Yeah. Man, we got a quick show this week today, so we gotta move on pretty quick. We can't, stay on this one topic. Where we at now? Where we at? Let me look at. Oh, bomb.
Look,
Here we go. NFL.
that boy.
Lamar.
Okay, NFL. Let's
Lamar
get to it.
Jackson, gang.
Lamar
Lamar
Jackson.
from the crib.
Yeah, the
Let's
crib down
get to
South
Yeah, let's
Florida.
get to it, man. Lamar Jackson, man. They play the Bills. Not the
Mm-hmm.
Bills. They didn't play the Bills.
No,
They
they
played the Colts.
played the
It was
Colts. The
Sunday night,
Colts. The Colts.
Monday night, Sunday night football. The Colts. It was the Colts.
Mm-hmm.
Colts. Sunday night football.
It was
I know
looking
we all went
spooky.
into the game thinking, Monday night, Monday. Yeah, we went into the game thinking, all right, the Colts ain't got shit, man. Carson Wentz, fuck Carson Wentz. You know, he the reason why the Eagles doing bad right now. But yeah, I'm thinking like, Ravens finna come in and blow this shit out. We finna go home early, man. Tap out at halftime, man. I turn
Mm-hmm.
around, wake up a little bit before work, start watching the game. It's 14-zip. uh, Lamar Jackson, he's playing good. He making a few errors. They down at half, so I'm thinking, all right. I don't know, man. The Baltimore, they probably got it. Some teams, some games, you just get caught NFL any given Sunday. Any given
Mm-hmm.
Sunday. But Lamar Jackson has a hell of a game, man. He completes 90% of his passes in the second half. People were saying my boy can't throw the ball. He a
Man.
running back. He ain't elite. Josh Allen better than him. Yeah, let's talk about it, man. Niggas be talking on this Josh Allen shit, and he had a hell of a game Sunday too
Yeah.
against the Chiefs. Cause I can't even lie.
That
He
boy
played
balling
hell of a
though.
ball. You feel me?
That
He
boy
he, he
balling.
threw for a couple touchdowns, ran for a touchdown, but people was crowning him better than Lamar Jackson. I just because I guess they feel like he's a better thrower. He has a bigger arm talent. But Lamar Jackson then did it for the last 3 years, man. Make it to the playoffs in a tough NFC North division,
Yes.
where you're battling 2 or 3 other teams for that top spot, especially with the Browns coming on as late. So to be able to do that in his first 3 years, man, without a true number one, I love Hollywood. He's from the crib too. I love his other weapons at receiver. Andrews or whatnot, but he
Mm-hmm.
don't have him a Tyreek Hill or
No.
Stephon Diggs. Them guys who
No.
just throw the ball up and make big plays. Give them a 1 yard screen and they go 80. You feel me?
Yeah.
But Lamar
Exactly.
Jackson, man, played over a hell of a game, threw for over 400 yards. Like he said, man, he played from the pocket, man. He showed these people that he can win and come back, from a 19-point deficit, in the second half, and win the game. So I'm happy he's doing, what he's supposed to do, and, sticking hard work and grinding out. Cause that's the main thing that people was, doubting him about. He's a magnificent runner, the best athlete on the field, but like you say, just throwing the ball. He showed people that, yeah, man, I can throw this thing around and not, make no mistakes. He probably, I think he had a pick, he had a fumble. Because he has the ball in his hand so much. He'll make one or
Mm-hmm.
two mistakes, but he was able to come back from those shits, bro. And I'm happy about that game, man. I'm glad it
I
showed
mean,
that how talented he was.
this man he's going to consistently continue to improve. It's 4 years in right now. Getting more comfortable in the offense. The offense is tailored towards him, and then at this point in time, they made the game pretty much simple for him. And just go out there and make plays. Go out there and make plays, and do what you can do. And he's getting much better from the pocket, being able to
Mm-hmm.
dice shit up. So as long as he able to, do that, then the game can continue to slow down for him, and he's gonna be able to pick and choose when he does run to
Mm-hmm.
preserve his legs and preserve his career. And with that
Facts.
man back there, guys like him on the team, you always got a chance to win it. Always. We know how that
Facts,
shit is
bro.
from shorties. When you got the best player on the field at all any point, any given time, he could break
Yeah.
that bitch over any given damn time. So he's one of them guys that every single game, he's
Mm-hmm.
probably the fastest person on the field, and more than likely the best player on the field, best football player completely on the field. So that right there, they got them a
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
weapon, and people like him overcompensate for not having receivers like Tyreek Hill, like you said, or whomever. He got a couple
Yeah.
weapons, but those are like they're like West Coast type weapons.
Man.
Andrews, even
Yeah.
Walker's not who we thought
Yeah.
he was. Sammy Walker's he's not who we thought he
Nah.
was
Yeah.
coming to the
No.
league. He get the job done, but he a good third option or some shit like that. But he's
Yeah.
not
Good
gonna
second. You
change
see
the
in Kansas
receiver
City.
room.
In Kansas City, he was what, like the second or third. He's the third option because it's
Hmm.
Kelsey, Hill, and then him. And they
Yeah,
easily let him go because they had Harmon and all them other
Harmon.
guys. But yeah, man. Yeah, man. Like
Niggas
you
can run.
said, he over. Yeah, them boy can run, bro. Harmon fast as hell. He overcompensate for the deficiencies of the team. Even with all the injuries on defense, them boys got, bro. Them boys down the practice squad corners, practice squad
Running
people run
backs.
third screen, bro. You feel me? Running back way down. You feel me? Gus Edwards out. Who up, man? All they Dobbins out, man. Even the backup for that, I think they like Justin Hill. He was even hurt, bro. Like that's their third back. So they got all type of people from off the couch. They brought Freeman out of off the field, off the sideline, man. So he makes up for it, bro. And I
Yeah,
definitely love to see it, man. I can't wait to
hell
see
yeah.
how the season folds out. It's gonna be hell of a race for this MVP. I
Oh,
still
it's
got
crazy.
Kyler Murray.
I don't know
Um,
who can win that shit, but it's crazy. You
yeah,
got
hell yeah,
you got Murray in the thick
yeah.
of
It's
it. You
a
got
toss
you
up,
got
bro.
Matthew Stafford in the thick of it. Goddamn Lamar Jackson. Goddamn this motherfucker. This fuck
Justin
nigga.
Herbert,
Justin Herbert, man. So many damn people playing elite football
Brady.
right now.
Yeah,
Brady going
still
crazy.
got
It's so
Brady in
much.
the mix. You feel me?
It's
Yeah,
you can't
facts,
tell
bro.
who's
So
really
many
gonna win
people.
MVP this year. There's so many people. I'm just sitting back and enjoying all this good football going on in the NFL and NCAA. It's good to come back from
Yeah,
a COVID
facts.
year, especially seeing how the fans could affect the
Mm-hmm.
game and the electricity that be in the stadiums nowadays. So it's good to see football back. In
Mm-hmm.
this right. How you feeling right now? What's that?
Question,
What's up?
question. All right. So you see how Diggs he balling out, right? Man, got
Yeah,
like five. The brother Diggs got like
you got
five
another
picks
one.
in 4 games, some wild shit like that, bro.
Yeah.
Got another one against who they just played. Damn, they just played somebody. I know I seen it. But I got a question, bro. Do you
Okay, we got
think
six of them
if
things. Yeah.
main man continue on this trajectory now, because on this pace right here, he's bound to have 18, 20 picks in the season if he keep on this pace. Do you
That's not
think that would be
possible.
enough to get MVP from a DB? Yeah,
Yeah.
it's not possible for him to get 18. All right, so say if he get like the 12 picks for a season, 13 picks for a season. You think that boy will be MVP considerations, or you think he'll get DPOI, Defensive Player of the
Yeah.
Year, but will he be in the consideration
And
for MVP? I
it
want to know if you
depends.
feel like that.
It depends on the success of the Cowboys and how much his impact on the game leads to the W's, because they're gonna
Mm-hmm.
want to give it to Dak if they can, and they sometimes and at some point if he gets those numbers, it's gonna be tough not to factor that in. But you got to put some touchdowns in that thing or whatever like
Mm-hmm.
that. He do some couple pick sixes and some clutch moments, then maybe you can go ahead and give him that league MVP. But it may not be as sexy for the league. The league. You know how they were. You know how what they want to do. They want an MVP to be able to be on the commercials and rock out the way they need to be, and it needs to be a household
Mm-hmm.
name, and household face. And you know
Yeah.
what they want for the household faces to look like. You feel me? And they want it to be a
Mm-hmm.
quarterback. So if they have a quarterback
Mm-hmm.
that's having an arguably as much impact as he has, they're gonna give it to that
Mm-hmm.
quarterback. And that's how
Yeah.
it always happens. So I would love to see some record breaking crazy shit from a DB to
Nah,
put
some
up
wild shit
stupid
like
numbers in
that. Yeah,
interceptions.
facts, facts,
But how
facts,
stupid them quarterbacks got to be to keep throwing at that nigga though?
facts.
Like, how stupid you gotta be?
Nah,
This
I
nigga here
agree, bro.
snatching everything, dog. He got one pick six though.
Bro, that's the thing. Like, bro, you gonna keep just you met last week, bro. Like, I feel like you confident in your arm, bro. You throwing that ball around, bro. But at the end of the day, you feel me? Turnovers win games, and if this man got 6 turnovers in 5 games, bro, there's no way I'm gonna keep throwing that way, bro. We got it's at some point you gotta respect this man and be like, all right, he on some different shit this year.
Yeah.
Maybe next year we'll come back and go at him, bro. But right now we can't throw that way, man. Cause you see Jalen Hurts, man. He out there bullying what's the name? What's the name? Down last name Smith, Devontae Smith. He out there bullying Smith, getting picks and shit, man, and making havoc on the quarterback. So yeah, I feel like you said, it'll be a household name. And it's predicated on how much his interceptions and defensive play do affect the game. Um, and I feel like it's going to offset with Dak because Dak is so much responsible for, so many points and so much success of their team. Dak is the reason why, they're damn near they lost 1 game this year.
Yeah.
He was balling the same way last year. He's still up putting up 400 yards, throwing 2-3 touchdowns a game. So
I can't
he
take
had
nothing from that
somebody on his
man.
yeah, he has somebody on his team that already is playing at the highest level at his position. So he's not even battling just the quarterbacks, like you said, the quarterbacks on these other teams and people in the league who snapping. He's battling somebody on his own team. So yeah, it's going to be definitely tough. But at this rate, he will be the defensive player of the year.
Oh, for sure, for sure, for sure.
Um, for people who Cowboy fans who probably oh, but he's going to be the best. He's the best corner right now. Jalen Ramsey,
Corner.
who relax. If he was the best corner ever, best corner, they wouldn't be throwing his way. You see, they don't throw at Ramsey like that, and when they do, it's booking bears. You feel me? Hey man, appreciate you,
Your
man. Let's
Eagle
go
bird.
Birds, man. Gangland, we might do it, man. Brady 0-6 in his last his nighttime games, man. It's
Oh
just
man.
it might be crazy. One thing about it, everybody betting with the Bucks. Vegas, come through for the game. Put the call in, man. Y'all need to win y'all money today. Keep
Oh man.
it. Hey, 90% going with the Bucks, man. I know them your
He got
boys. You
Grunt. What
feel
Grunt
me?
at? Is Grunt back yet?
That's Brody team.
If Grunt back, that's
I
a
don't know,
dub.
man.
That's a big dub.
Yeah, hey, one thing about it, we ain't got no answer for that grown man right there. So I hope he not. We got a couple people. We got a good defensive line, so we should get pressure on Brady game. But it's gonna be a tough fought game. Philly ain't going out,
Grunk
and
out.
we at home. So yeah, Grunk out. Man, it
Yeah.
don't even matter. Y'all still got the nigga Cameron Brake, like OJ.
OJ
Y'all
Howard.
niggas just.
Yeah, we be
Hey, one
loaded,
thing about it,
bro.
it's like Frazier. Next man, get your ass. Next man, come on up, man. Bring it down, man. And we don't care who get hurt, long as Brady ain't hurt. Ship still rolls, gang. You know
That
that,
pigskin
man. You know
moving.
that, man.
Pigskin slanging,
No,
man. Grunk
I
out,
hate
Winfield
it, bro. I
Jr.
hate
out,
it,
and
bro.
David out. Goddamn. Yeah, we looking
Ooh,
sick. We
hey,
looking
that's all we
sick.
need. Hey, that's all I need to hear. I'm comfortable, man. I'm comfortable, man. I'm about to be
We
like
gonna see.
Shannon Sharp, man. I bet 10 cases of do. And that next man, man, if you know, you know, goddamn.
You know,
Hey,
you know.
hey, we could just have that conversation, bro. And niggas say, bro, you see these people lifting weights, like you see like Instagram videos of people working out, and like when they lift something heavy, they be making all that noise. Man, Frazier and that thing tell niggas, shut up. Ain't no talking in the weight room, all that. Nah, man, I don't want to hear that. If you gonna lift them weights, come about
That's what
your
I
day.
go.
He and Josh is only scratch my bird as at the player. Hey, nah, man. I hope. Hey,
Yeah.
we gonna see what's good, gang. We gonna see what's good. I know your prediction tonight. Give me a score. What's the score? Champ? What's the score, my boy? What you think tonight? The score gonna be?
What I think the score gonna be tonight? I think we're gonna
Yeah,
keep
blowout
we're gonna
or
let
keep
that
it
let it
close.
be rain some more. I like 31-14. I wanna go
Ooh,
stupid.
shit.
I
That
wanna
boy
go
trying to run
stupid.
it up. Hey, I wouldn't be
Thirty-one
surprised. Hey, one thing.
fourteen.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie, Brady. Y'all, I think y'all done put up 30 points in the last couple games, but y'all averaging down at 30 points, bro. So I can't even say that's a far fetched idea. Our defense ain't been stopping shit. they people stop themselves against our defense. You feel me? So right on there, 31. I feel like we're gonna score some touchdowns. Like you said, y'all got a couple niggas hurt on defense.
Yeah.
Y'all D still, still hurt. Y'all still got
Man, that boy
Sherman out there.
Sherm
We
look
going at Sherman
sick, boy.
ASAP. First play of the
Sherm look
game.
sick. That shit so sad out there, dog. I'm like, not my boy. That
Hey,
shit like you see you.
hey,
Damn, dog. I want him to retire because I don't like seeing Sherm
that's
look
like
like
you
that,
go,
dog.
bro. That's
No,
like the niggas when they
he
see
had homie at
Mike
the
at the
line.
Wizards.
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
Uh huh.
But he
That's
had
like saying
homie at
Mike
the
at the
line.
Wizards, bro.
He tried to
Uh
play up on the line in the slot, but it was just it's tight. So homie just straight took him straight for the nine. If that shit was not a short throw, he would have got his ass
huh.
blurred like a
Hey,
motherfucker,
it
bro.
wasn't, bro. Like you said, off the line, bro. He even touched off the line. He even touched that man, bro. He didn't even touch him. Nah, Sherm got like you say, man. He off the couch. He's there for that mentor role for the young
Mm-hmm.
guys. You feel me? They mean just a big name or someone who's been successful in the league, and he can show
Mm-hmm.
them the ropes, show them how to watch film. But that thing is, niggas got hurt, so we need you on the field, man. That's like saying, all right, at the Heat. That's like if niggas get hurt at the Heat and UD gotta play. UD gonna be out there in the blender, man. Picture
Hey,
the UD play power forward. That means he gotta stay youngest. AD, who all them? Kevin Durant when he go to the fold. You feel me? He got all these niggas putting UD in the blender. You feel me? It's like another old nigga. He might be all right. But they're gonna put, man. I think about that age, it catch up, bro. They just giving
bro,
niggas free check right now. I need to play in
it's,
the league.
especially though, this man was already a slow cornerback. Now this man,
Yeah.
it's second and six. This nigga still got to play 10 yards off. Still got to play 10 yards
But
off. Nigga made it
we
easier,
give it,
easier.
we give you the, we give you the curl. Hey, we got to give up the curl because your ass come
Oh
up
man,
4 yards, take the top off. I don't care if it's 4th and 1, 3rd and inches. Hey, I'm looking at coach. What you do at
take him up
the
and throw it up.
receiver? Hey, man. We going, we going. Hey, throw it off the line. They ain't even trying to wait till I get separation. Hey, throw it off the line, man, bro.
Yeah,
Nah,
man.
bro. It's gonna be a good one, man. Like I said, I just want to see good football at the end of the day, bro. When I watch my teams play, the Eagles, the Gators, up and down seasons, I just want to
Yeah,
see good fall, man. Football. I don't want to see about missing tackles, bro.
tell
I
ya.
don't want to see you missing your assignments, bro. If the team just better, bro, they gonna make the plays that come to them. But don't give
Sure
them
enough.
free touchdowns, busted coverage, mental lapse, bro. I hate saying mental lapse, bro, because you got
Same,
all
bro.
day to focus, bro. You got all day to focus on football and your craft at this point in age, bro. But yeah. Oh, excuse me. Oh shit. Oh shit.
All right, so
This is a good Thursday night game too. To kick off the Thursday night. What did you
hell
say,
yeah,
game?
bro. All right, so I was gonna move on to the next thing, dog. So it was looking like it was gonna
I
be a
got
decent
you.
season for the Raiders, man. It was looking like like they were making
Mm-hmm.
more improvements. They was finally gonna try, like, keep trending
Mm-hmm.
towards upwards. Hold on. So, but
They,
right
they, they,
now,
they, they, they was moving up. Mm-hmm.
yeah, some shit done happen though.
It,
Some shit done happen, bro. So
fucking turmoil. It's fucking turmoil out here in the streets.
yeah, so John
We gotta
Gruden's
talk about it.
emails somehow came up from years ago. For some reason, NFL officials wanted to do some type of investigation on
Uh-huh.
his emails as well as Bruce Allen's former
Uh-huh. Now I think
president of operations.
they was doing an investigation on Washington, on the team, on
Washington
Washington
completely.
football team, I guess. Yeah, on their whole situation, because they was already had they sexual, I think, I'm not sexual allegations, but stuff inside, the internal
Yeah,
stuff
the
that was going
cheerleaders and all
on.
that shit.
And
Yeah.
yeah, NFL was like, just doing their thing. And I think with him was someone hacked, I think it was a hacking job. Someone hacked, they got like over hundred thousands of emails and shit like that. So, they, find some people who still in the league and they sent the shit to the New York Times. And New York Times released all the information about the emails. And, he said some crazy things about a lot of people, especially what's his name? Denora Smith or something
Demore
Smith,
Smith.
D Smith. Yeah,
Yeah.
Demore Smith. He's the NFL PA president, not president. Yeah, NFL PA president, something like that,
Yeah.
or commissioner. And he, said something about his lips. big lips, and that's
It's,
synonymous with black people, so people feel like it
in
was
the minstrel
racist.
show,
Um,
blackface.
yeah,
He says like
yeah,
something
man.
like
Then
Michelin tire lips or some shit like that.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Cracked a little joke. He also said some things about what's his name? Not Adam Silver. John not Gooden, the commissioner.
Bro,
I
you
forgot
made me
his
forget the
name.
name, man.
The
Roger
commissioner in
Goodell,
the NBA. Roger Goodell. Yeah, I said Gooden.
NFL.
Roger
Roger
Goodell. Roger Goodell.
Goodell.
He called Roger Goodell the fact of the F word. I don't want to
Yeah,
say it because
F
I ain't
word.
trying to get He called that boy
Yeah.
the F word in the email, and all the emails got out, man. And everybody
Uh,
was in the
and
uproar. You
the
feel me?
the funny
11,
thing about it
11 years
is,
later.
he said that he also criticized him about forcing homie with the Rams to draft Michael Sam, the gay player. So that's what
Oh yeah, he did.
sparked him to call him the F word.
Sam.
So
What's his name? Michael Sam. Facts.
Michael
Facts.
Sam, yeah.
Uh huh.
So and that also got him kind of. It was
Uh
kind of
huh.
it's kind of crazy because now he's coaching Carl Nassib. So that right there
And he's
kind of made
the
things.
first openly gay football player.
Yeah, yeah. So that right there kind of made things kind of shaky for him.
Uh huh.
Real quick, I'm trying to think. He also said things about female referees and saying,
Yeah, it's a
basically
lot
saying
of shit,
saying
man.
blaming
He
it
went
on
all
Roger Goodell.
he went all the way across the board. Every person or every group of people who have social issues and things that they go through on a day-to-day basis. He touched all bases. He was racist, misogynistic. He was
Homophobic.
homophobic. Yeah, the trifecta. It's a perfect storm. For me, bro, I understand. Like emails, you emailing somebody, you feel like you trust them. That's like sending a text message. That's like if you was to come into my group chat with my close friends or people I trust, you might see some wild. That's why I don't want to be famous. When we get real big, bro. I hope my Twitter don't go back and y'all go look at all my tweets from 2009, 2010, when I was just a wild young shorty, bro. Just please don't bring them up like, yeah, man, Blue, you said this.
Gotta delete them
Apologize.
shit,
I'm gonna
boy.
tell you, yeah, no. Nah, first of all, I need to delete them because if I do get caught, I'm telling you, yeah, no, because I meant what I said then. I may not feel like that now, but I definitely meant it then. But it was like, a long time ago, man. I just feel like he trusted the people, and then the emails getting sent out and all that, bro. It's unfortunate, but you gotta, once the cat's out the bag, you gotta you gotta reap the consequences of what happened. The only thing is, I don't like how they're trying to erase his legacy from the NFL. You feel me? They taking him out the Ring of Honor from Tampa Bay. You feel me? Just everything he meant to the game, they're trying to take away from, like, a mistake. Even if it wasn't a mistake, he knew what the hell he was talking about. He knew what he was doing. But
Yeah,
that same thing, how people feel about R. Kelly and his situation, or Bill Cosby, how we try to erase these people, great things they did in their culture and their respective field. And it's hard to separate the music or what they did from the man, because for most people, when they think of that person, when they see him or they see their accomplishments, they go like, damn, he a nasty nigga, man. R. Kelly out here talking about them little girls, doing this stuff to the little
yeah.
girls, or Bill Cosby. If you believe Bill Cosby did what they say he did,
No.
you'll be like, damn, Bill Cosby out here pilling these people. You feel me? So it's a thin line, bro. You gotta discipline people, but you
Yeah,
still gotta do it in a way that I feel like it's not harsh and not so just like, damn, let's just erase everything this person did instead of just
yeah,
living for right now. All right, because in 10 years they not even going. You feel me? This might not be an issue. You feel me? They might be wanting to bring him back. Same thing with Reggie Bush. Reggie Bush, they took away his his Heisman Trophy years ago, took him all the way off campus, took down posters, because and all that type of stuff. And
for just taking
now
some
that
fucking
he's
bread, man.
yeah, bro. And
Yeah,
now
that
that
shit's
he's
wild.
back into the good graces of the school, now they want to put him back on campus, have him part of the team, and all that type of stuff. So people get over stuff, man. We live in a microwave moment, man. This shit gonna be on our minds right now, and it might, what's the name, man. But how you feel about it, bro? Just
Um,
your perspective on what's happening with, remember John Gruden, man, Chucky.
One like just to piggyback off you said before I get into my other point. Yeah, that's a slippery slope. You can't play like that with the NFL because the NFL does not have a good racial background, so they don't want to start that shit. They start that shit, it's gonna be too much things that they gotta fix because there's a lot of issues when it comes to racial integrity or things that revolves around misogyny, and it's just too much shit that the NFL that they have to deal with first before they try to correct this situation. But in regards to John Gruden, my main takeaway of this shit is that when we only heard the issues with the black situation, the things he said about Demar Smith, it was going to be swept under the rug, and it was just going to be like something. It's like whatever, we can keep it moving. It wasn't until the homosexual or the women were affected that he
Yeah.
realized, oh
Yeah.
shit, I gotta move. Got to go ahead and get up out of here. And that kind of like the NFL is dominated with black players. It's so many black players there. Why did it take to that point for them to be like for him, not even for them, for him to realize that, oh shit, yeah, I went too far. And I think that plays into race itself. He
Yeah,
didn't
because
care about
he didn't
feeling.
address it. Yeah,
Yeah,
not to cut off, not to cut you off right quick. Let's call your point.
yeah,
Didn't because I just realized he didn't say anything until all that other stuff came out. You right. I just peeped that. I ain't even because I thought
yeah.
all of it came out at the same time. But no, the
It's
thing
separate.
about the Smith came out first, and then it started the on pouring the downhill slate. But nah, yeah, continue, bro. Definitely, I
And
agree. I agree. It that's has something to do with race. It does have something to
it,
do with race.
it was strategically done by the NFL because they were going to continue releasing emails until he resigned. Because I'm pretty sure Goodell say, "Are you talking shit about me? Watch what
yeah,
this F word going to do." And they was strategically releasing emails. So when he did the
yeah.
first one, the first wave of the black emails, and he seen
Mm-hmm.
Gruden didn't budge, but why would he budge? He obviously doesn't have some type of respect for
Yeah.
the black athletes or the black people because
Uh-huh.
to go to a joke like that and not understand the how
Yeah,
sensitive that
especially the
situation
climate.
is.
What?
It's
Definitely. Yeah,
climate.
yeah. Facts, facts,
So
facts.
for him to now when you release the homophobic stuff and also the misogynistic stuff, I think it was more so the homophobic things because one, you have
Mm-hmm.
the first openly homophobic player on your team, and
Yeah,
also this is also a white man you're
yeah,
disrespecting, or like it's white men that you are disrespecting. So now you
yeah.
can see it
Man,
from a
man.
different light, and it's probably like a lot of
Mm-hmm.
white people that's up there that are homosexual. That's at the top of these organizations in
Yeah,
football, NFL.
yeah,
They here.
yeah. Even with their partners. You know, think about it. All the companies and organizations who just affiliates with the NFL, and like you
Uh huh.
say, it's a lot of LGBT community people in these higher positions. Whether they're homosexuals, transsexuals, whatever they believe in, they run these companies, and you messing up the bread. At the end of the day, you messing up this paper.
Chicks was
What's
good,
good, man?
homie.
Smooth. Yeah,
Boy.
you messing up the paper. One thing you messing up that paper. I feel like they'll come after you. And a thing is, I think it was also it was tied in with the Raiders because that boy contract is really really crazy. The man had like 10 years, 100 mil, some wild shit like that.
You
So
want some
like I feel
conspiracy shit, nigga?
yeah, bro, you feel me? I'm always think on that next level, like, cause I like the way you said about Roger Goodell getting his little get back. I feel like the Raider was like, all right, it's been what 4 or 5 years now. Shit, we ain't
Couple
scratched the
years.
playoffs yet. We giving this
Nope.
nigga, we owe that boy what another 60, 70 million.
Uh huh.
Woo! Shit, we got a good team. He did what he needed to do. Hey, man, just go ahead and resign. We're gonna give you about 30 million. Cause I know they still gonna take care of him under the table, goddamn. They still gonna give him some of
Yeah.
the bread. You feel me? Cause I feel like most of his contract was probably like guaranteed. But it's like, hey, you messing up the brand. We just moved to Vegas. It's good big ass stadium. I know Vegas, the alphabet people in Vegas, they ain't going for it, so they was gonna be at his neck every day. So they probably like, hey man, we ain't trying to go through this PR stuff, like you said, a distraction to the team. Hey, just resign. I feel like they should have let that man stand on his what's the name. If more came out, then you fire him, but don't let him resign. That's like committing suicide and you kill somebody. You feel me? You don't want to go to jail. Let me just go ahead and resign. So you feel me? I don't bite this bullet too hard. They be like, I feel like I'm doing the
What's
right
good,
thing.
G?
You feel me? Yeah, bro. Like
What's good, homie?
it's crazy, man. I feel like it had to be John Gruden for it to happen to, man. Everybody, John Gruden, he's the face of, like, the court, the people he's always getting at. Damn, he make all this money. Why he been out winning? So it's
Oh
topic of
yeah.
discussion. I'm glad they figured it out quickly. Quickly, precisely. He got up out of there. Let's move forward now. We can stop. It's all over the news and all that type of stuff, man. Just let the man enjoy his money, because the man rich as hell. He not gonna be on TV for a while. They're gonna blackball him for a couple
He
years,
he, he gonna be
get him
out of
up
here.
out of here, and then yeah, they gonna come back a few later, and they gonna feel a little better about it. But right now he gotta take what's coming to him.
Take a
He
little
gotta take what's
vacation.
coming to him, gang.
Take a vacation,
Yeah,
man.
take a little vacation,
Go enjoy your money
and
somewhere.
figure it out later. Speaking of vacation, yeah, it
Ooh-wee.
plays right into our next topic, man. Speaking of vacation,
Yes, sir.
last week we touched on the topic a little bit. Kyrie Irving, they was saying that he might not play, might be able to play, because of the New York mandate of not being vaccinated. If you're not vaccinated, you can't work nowhere in New York. So they had started a plan where he would play the away games and not play the home games or whatnot. But now the NBA said, boss. If you ain't gonna play, you ain't gonna play. You feel me? Ain't no half and half. Well, the organization says no half and half.
Yeah.
And Kyrie finally came out and told his side of the story. He said it's bigger than just the vaccination. He's not against vaccinations. He's just against the people who were fired or lost their jobs due to not being vaccinated. He said he doesn't want to retire, but some things are bigger than basketball. So I'm gonna tell him, like I told when I felt about what's the name, my boy. Either you gonna be all the way Kaepernick, you're gonna be all the way down for the cause, and you willing to give this shit up forever, and believe, stand your ground, or you gonna play. You just gonna be like, all right, I'm gonna get the vaccine. You can't play both sides. You can't be on the fence. You can't be teetering. All right, I'm gonna do this until they let me play. Because at the end of the day, you got to be like that Muhammad Ali standpoint, right? When that boy had an issue, that boy ready to get this shit up. You feel me? That man when he did time in prison for this shit, for the
Dave
black people. You
Chappelle.
feel me? So
Dave Chappelle.
yeah, Dave Chappelle.
50 mil on the
You feel me?
table. I'm
Giving
not
up 50
fucking with. I'm
million.
out.
Yeah, I'm out. You feel me? So you gotta be able. You gotta be ready to walk away. Like I forgot what movie it is. I know it's referring to like drugs and stuff. I know it's a movie like that. But he was like, man, you got in this lifestyle, you gotta be willing to walk away from everything. 60 seconds flat. If you can't walk away from it in 60 seconds flat, man, it ain't meant for you to be involved in. You feel me? So I feel like you're gonna be down for the call. Like I was telling so I'm humble. You're gonna be down for the call, bro. Just give it up completely, bro. He's always a thinker. I believe he's a pro-black person. He's always fighting for our people and the people he support him. But like I said, you got to go all the way with it, man. If you're gonna retire and figure it out on the back end. You made enough money, bro. But your teammates, the guys who sacrificing, to play this game, and they probably feel the same way you is, but they still made that sacrifice to be vaccinated and to also take those steps to play in the game. So if you can't do that for your teammates, you don't respect them guys enough to just say, hey man, this is how I believe, and if y'all not gonna let me play, I'm gone. Like, step away from the game. Like I said, you made enough bread, bro, Kyrie. And you could just do your work on the outside and be a political leader in the system and be like a Kaepernick. Now, even though I just seen Kaepernick said he's still training to be in the NFL, working out 5-6 days a week, I want to tell him, man, that shit up. Cam Newton ain't even got no job. You think they finna give you? You think they finna give you a job? What after these 5-6 years, man? But nah, man.
Listen.
But you feel like how you feel about the Kyrie situation, gang?
Okay, so first of all, I'm glad that he finally came out and spoke. And that, so any athlete, they should see that you could anytime you need to address the media, you have your own platform. Go on Instagram or whatever, and say what you have to say, so nobody speaks for you, and you can get all these sources say bullshit about the way. So I'm glad that he came out and spoke.
Right.
Now I see the homie Rodney say it's not a political issue, and right, it's your body, so it's you got to be careful. It's not really a political issue. It's a human
Mm-hmm.
rights. It's tough because they are making it a political issue. The right and left are
Yeah.
still making it a political issue, so it becomes a divide. But it really does come down to no one knowing what's next. It's a constantly developing story, so we are still trying to figure out what to do. When
Mm-hmm.
he does say that I'm the voice of the voiceless, it changes. So he's conflating different things when it comes to this is a thing I want to sit down and make a right decision for myself, and also it becomes like I want to stand up for these people. Only thing is, it's two different situations.
Mm-hmm.
Those people can't risk their
Yeah.
livelihood like Kyrie can risk his livelihood. But at the same time, it's like it's a life or
Mm-hmm.
death, and so you just don't know. You just don't know. I respect his
Mm-hmm.
decision, but I just want him to be transparent with the decision. So I'm glad that everyone
Yeah, his motive.
knows what they're
Yeah.
doing. Yeah, everyone knows what they're doing. As
Uh-huh.
far as the Nets know, okay, we're gonna plan this season without Kyrie on this team. All right, so we can know how we can
Mm-hmm.
focus
Yeah.
because
Right.
these people that are here and they took these
Uh-huh.
sacrifices, we're gonna treat you guys with a respect and praise you
Uh-huh.
for risking making this big risk for this organization. So we're
Yeah.
gonna respect you guys for
Yeah.
that. Kyrie,
Okay.
take your 18 million. I understand what you got to
Uh-huh.
do. Be happy with your 18 million. You ain't got to play this year, bro. I wish you the best.
All
When
right.
things change, we could talk about it later. But now we
Mm-hmm.
know how we're gonna be moving forward. If things change, we can come back to the table. We're gonna see if you're gonna rejoin the team from that point. And
Uh-huh.
everyone just knows
And
what's
figure that.
what, and everyone's respected for their decision.
Mm-hmm.
It's okay. But it just has to be
Mm-hmm.
like
Nah, I agree. I definitely agree.
I think we gotta like people. Sometimes people see things happen, and they want to have it all when it comes to the choices you making. Like homie say
Mm-hmm.
homie prophylactic tactic says it's a pro-choice issue. Yes, it's pro-choice.
Mm-hmm.
You have the choice to do whatever you want to. Just to understand that
Mm-hmm.
your decisions have reactions. Your actions have
Yeah, consequences.
reactions to those
Yeah,
things,
yeah.
consequences. So,
Facts,
and
facts.
this is just one of those things. It's a job that's on the line, and to do this job, you have to follow these rules, no matter how much you want to call
Yeah.
it. We all have jobs. We got to follow those rules.
Yeah,
Kyrie just a
even
more privileged
as a
person.
kid, bro. Even as a kid, like even as growing up, right? You had to take vaccines and shit to go to school. And the motherfuckers who ain't take the vaccine, they couldn't go to public school. They had to be the home school, go to a private school. You feel me?
Yeah,
So we everything is based off vaccines. We had the polio vaccine, you feel me? People just feel so obligated about this because they feel like, oh, why the hell it was developed so fast?
yeah.
But they did this. I was just reading earlier today. The Pfizer tested. It was the biggest trial run ever. Like for both phases, phase 1 and phase 2 was the biggest trial run. Um, all the vaccines we took as kids or whatever, you still needed a booster shot. You still needed more than one dose for those vaccines or whatnot.
That's true.
So everything is always predicated on vaccines and stuff like that, and people always had their reasons for not taking it, whether it's religions or whether it's beliefs. Being that it's he's a high level profile player, or someone who's in the limelight is pointed out more like, hey, you're not doing it because it's affecting his job. But like I
Hmm.
said, we all grew up with vaccines and stuff like that, and people who didn't take vaccines to go to school, they stayed home and went to another type of school. They couldn't go to public school with us. We still see them in the neighborhood, but we didn't look at them different. We look at their parents different.
Yeah,
But like I said, it's just that Kyrie's in the limelight. It goes against the norms. You feel me? It just goes against the norms, and people just looking at him different like that. Man, I wish we can tap into this conversation a little bit deeper. Next week we could probably. I know they're gonna still be talking about it next week, you
a
guys.
lot more
But
going
my
on.
boy Stacy got to get up out of here today, man. He got to go have some family. Yeah, I got a
Family
lot going
time,
on, man.
man.
Man, got family time today, man. We want to thank y'all for want to thank y'all for tuning in to the Sanctuary Podcast, man. Make sure y'all hit that subscribe button on Plan Sanctuary Podcast YouTube page. Make sure you tap in and Yam Stacy, man. Subscribe, like, comment. Man, thank y'all for tuning in. Thank you for the
Hell yeah.
comments, man. Appreciate everybody who showed love for the donations or whatnot, the super chats, man. Thank you,
Carlos.
man. We appreciate it, man. We appreciate everything, man. And y'all feedback, definitely.
Yes, sir, man. Appreciate y'all for real. Listen,
Mm-hmm.
one thing to go from this damn whole conversation is always understand that every action has a reaction to that shit. That's when John Gruden things like way back, just him having to be a solid dude, just being a solid dude all the way
Mm-hmm.
around. If he was just straight solid, he wouldn't have to deal with that. Yeah, I understand sometimes in our
Mm-hmm.
group chats and stuff like that we talk crazy and shit, but still, if at the core you just a solid person, you ain't never got to worry about nothing coming back towards you. It's
Mm-hmm.
always could be because if you are, everything could be explained to some sort of degree. But it's
Uh-huh.
unfortunate when it comes to Kyrie. It's gotta be stand on what you stand on, and it go like that. I just wanted him. I wish he would have spoke out sooner. He wish he would have spoke out sooner, but it comes from that point. But listen, once
Mm-hmm.
again, we're gonna get up out of here. We're gonna tap in with y'all next week. We got a whole lot of things going on. Let's see who get this dub tonight when it comes to the Bucks versus the Eagles. That's his team, the
Hey
Eagles. My
man,
team, the
definitely,
Bucks.
definitely. That's the Eagles, man. Like, fact. So
Yeah.
next week gonna be, hey, if y'all fuck around let us win, he ain't gonna let. I'm wearing my jersey, we win, man. I'm letting you know that. Nah, my boy. Hey,
All
nah,
right,
man.
all
Peace and
right.
love to everybody out there with us.
Yo, appreciate y'all for the vibe,
Yo.
man. We out.